Welcome to I think it's round 11 actually, and we are at Dhabi here for Tier 2 Diamond. And yeah, we're in for a cracker tonight. I finally had time to sort all of the graphics out and had time to properly do it. So I do have some new things, and I'm on my new PC, so hopefully it runs smoothly. But sorry about that, we have to restart the stream. The graphics changed for some reason, so we just had to quickly adjust that. So yeah, as they're still in the lobby, I'll move on to the stats. This is something new I brought in. Here we have Yasmarina stats, success story in numbers. It's the first and only circuit in the world which has female sporting facilities and complete privacy, I think that says. And yeah, a few things there that we can read. So we'll move on. Here we have the track map. There is 21 corners around this tricky circuit here in the Middle East. As you can see, there's 2 DRS activation points. Quite long straights as well, so passing is quite easy around this place, so we'll have to watch out for that. But yeah, and good old Wikipedia here providing the goods. Circuit opened in October 2009. Construction was 800 million, cost 1.3 billion. I think it was the most expensive track to build. But yeah, it's 5.5 kilometers, 21 turns. Like I said, the race lap record was set by Lewis Hamilton in 2019 with a 139.283. So yeah, that is what I've done for the stats. You know, why not? I've leveled up. I have some more, don't you worry. I have a lot more coming. Here we have the drivers' standings. Bodhod absolutely smashing them. We have Expert second, Finn Kelly third, the Smeg fourth, Big Chick fifth, Server Knight sixth, Curving seventh, Bruno eighth, Smokegrass ninth, OP Magic 10th. We'll have a quick look at our constructors. Quite close from Racing Point downwards, as we have Red Bull, Alpha, Ferrari, all definitely very close there within a shot. And I'll bring up our multi. Here we have both Alphas to qualify inside the top 10. $7. Server to jump SD in the Smegan points, $4.50. Racing Point to break into the 400 points, $2.14. And Expert to upload less than 3 incident reports. We have him in the chat here. Welcome, Expert. Do you reckon you will be uploading less than 3 incident reports tonight?
I don't reckon I'll be, but we'll see how we go. If you don't mind, Zach, as well, if you want to give the stream a little insight on what the strategy is, that'd be good.
The strat, to be honest, I think it's soft to hard around this joint, but if you can do medium hard, even better, because tyre temps can get quite hot here, as you know, we are in the desert, so it's quite hot. Welcome, Curving Texas, as well, mate. What are you hoping for tonight?
Probably just to finish tonight, I reckon.
Yeah, hoping for a finish.
That's a good start, but I don't know. Honestly, couldn't tell you. Practice, I thought I was quick, then I realised that I had a racing line on, so that didn't help.
Yep.
But yeah, look, I guess we'll see. It's all new territory for me.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, good luck to the both of you tonight, as I will move on to my hot lap I prepared earlier. Here today, this is the prize possession I've been wanting to show. If it doesn't go on the stream, well, I'm going to be quite disappointed. As we approach turn 1 here, you do want to take quite a bit of the inside curb, run out wide as we head up through turn 2, turn 3, down to the tricky chicane. I don't know if it's showing or not. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Into the hairpin before the first DRS zone. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. DRS is activated as we head down the massive backstrap. I don't know if you can hear me, but yeah. Through another chicane. I wish I had the track map up so I could say the bloody corners. But as we head through the second DRS activation point in the middle sector here, down to another tricky chicane here. I did go wide there, excuse that, it was still an alright lap time. as here you want to maximise your turn-in point. And a little cheeky thing here, you can run out onto the blue and black there and not get invalid. Down into the tricky downhill braking point here. It's very easy to lock up the inside front, which I did, but that's just how I drive. Another hack here, you run out very wide here. 4th gear, up to 5th gear, 6th gear, down to 5th. Straighten up the car. You can brake quite late here through turn 21 and across the line. It was only 2/10 off, and that was my 5th lap. So look at that. I've just raised this stream up to a whole nother level, and there's the lap. As we will head on board. Is that even right? I don't even know if that's showing right, but let me know, because I need to go on that right now. Yep, remote plate. I'll get up the stream, but send in your race predictions. Yeah, someone's on wets. Okay. Oh, that's right. OP Magic did want an invite, so I might get him an invite, as we will head on board with the man we were just talking with here. He is getting a tow from Expert, so these two are working together here tonight from different teams, but you know what? It's racing, you know. They're mates, so why not? And it is. It's fitting the bloody thing nicely. So he heads into sector 2, locks up the inside front. He's not taking much curb at all, is curving, so he doesn't want to risk getting that lap invalidated. Just keeping it within the black stuff, which I can't do. We have a new driver on the grid tonight, Tim Ant _46. Welcome, Tim. As curving locks the rear end massively. As Tim's done 36.4 on the soft, so I'm expecting we'll see a mid 34. I'm going to say a mid 34 for pole. So yeah. As curving comes up to the line, he slots himself in P4 with a 37.6, who will we find on our next lap? Alex doesn't look like he's on a lap. I reckon we'll have Expert on a lap, obviously, so we'll run on board here with Expert as he heads into turn 1. Loses the rear massively on traction there, the car getting thrown over the curb as he hugs the inside curb. Laps invalidated, very easily done. We'll head back to Alcatraz, whose lap is also invalidated. The Smeg is on a lap, as you nope, is invalidated. Okay, does anyone want to set a time here? Alright, let me just check, see if OP Magic was joining or not, because I know he did want to join. Let me just check this. Yep, alright, one sec guys, stand by, and I will invite one of our rapid drivers. So while we're on that, I'll just bring up our multi here so you can familiarize yourself with that, as I'll go and invite OP Magic and we'll ask him a couple questions, because he does have a qualifying ban, but it'd be interesting to know some insights, as he is definitely, I'd say, the fastest in this league. So stand by, I won't be a moment. It's only the start of the session, guys, so we're not missing out on any rapid times. Alright. OP, there he is, OP Magic 3. I'll invite him in and make sure I'm back on the game before as Bodhod is top, guys, at the moment. Give me a second. Alright, and back to the action we go. So we'll ride on board Bodhod, oh my god, as Bodhod's just finished his lap. We'll try and find someone who might be on a lap. Finn Kelly, is he just starting a lap? It looks like he might be. We'll stay on board here with his sector 1, see if he is improving or not. but it looks like doesn't look like it's going to be a lap, as we have OP Magic has joined. Welcome, OP. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you very much.
Just checking, mate, before I ask you some questions, if you could go into the party and go party settings, just check that you got that for current party, just so the viewers can hear you.
It's always allowed, yeah.
Alright, too easy. So we know you do have a collie ban, is that correct?
That is correct.
That is correct. So what's your strat tonight? Are you thinking starting on the hard, or going on the medium, or soft? What are you thinking?
Currently undecided.
Yeah, don't want to give anything away yet.
Not exactly. So
For sure.
maybe if definitely full wet, maybe definitely.
Yep.
So we'll see how that goes.
For sure, as I'll just head back to the action briefly, as we do have a new driver here in Tim and OP, so he's looking quite quick so far. He's in third at the moment, so we'll have to see. Hopefully we get some racing between you guys, but as he is heading down the back straight here, well, the first back straight I should say, down to the bus stop chicane, hard on the brakes, locks up the inside front, makes the turn very nicely, heads underneath the Yasmarina.
Has it improved from second lap?
Pardon?
It has improved his second lap.
Yeah.
Oh, he's improved second sector.
Yeah, he has just. Oh, he's lost the rear. Whoa, jeez, he's almost lost it completely, as we do have Expert has retired, so not sure if he's hit the wall or what's going on there. We might flick off and we'll go to Tao. You know what, OP? I'll put you on the spot, mate. Take us away with a hot lap here with Tao.
Alright, so heading up 50. Oh no, we'll start that. So, very slow in and fast out. Very nice exit. A little bit oversteer. Just hit the Euro spot right now. Now you have a little bit relaxed for a second, and before you prepare for another 35 hit. A little bit deep, no, but very nice exit again. Now, heading to the 100-meter braking again. Can he get right? Yes, he does. Or corner karting. Oh, yep, that's definitely corner karting. Went wide again. Or very too deep now. Uprise for this next entry. Over there.
Oh, okay, yep, he's just boxed. Thanks, Tao, for that. Absolutely just ruining, but nice job there, OP, mate. Thanks for that. I put you on the spot, but thanks for that. Sorry about that.
Not bad for the first time.
Exactly, mate. Not bad at all. As we do have Alex boxing.
We've checked with Finn Kelly.
As yep, we'll ride on board with Finn Kelly. As the Smake has gone top with, I'm guessing that's a 35. I can't see it, unfortunately. That's a 35.5, is it? 35.5. Thank you. I just can't see as I am on PC. It's just a little bit not as clear. It's a bit better than my old PC, so it's the best we're gonna get. That's for sure. With the PS4 remote play. So Finn Kelly looks like he's gonna box, as he is on 0 ARS, or maybe starting a lap. We'll just wait and see here.
Oh, he's jumped to fit. Nice. See what? No, Kelly's into the pit.
Finn is boxing.
There's Apertures.
Yep. It looks like Alcatraz could be on a lap here. He is out of ERS, so we'll have to see. Will he finish this, or is he going to box? Hope we get someone who finishes. No, we do not. We love this. We're kind of in a lull period right now. 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. So all the drivers are just warming up the tyres and starting to go out for the final run here. A couple like to go early, so you have the Smeg here. So on P1, nope, he's boxing 2. So is curving on a lap.
Yep, he's on the lap.
He is. It looks like he's not pushing though, because he is in 0 ERS. So not too sure if he's made a mistake or something.
Probably made a corner cut.
Yep, it's very. I'd say this track's definitely up there with corner cuts.
It's very easy, especially the last 2 corners.
Yeah,
You can go wide and immediately get a warning.
for sure. Alright, I'll try and look. We'll go on board with Toes Rudy in the Mercedes. Rudy is a very quick driver. He raced in real life in South Africa. It's where he's from. Then he moved to New Zealand a few years ago now. I probably shouldn't be saying his location and stuff, but he won't mind. It's Rudy, we're good mates. He's rapid, that's for sure. He's still learning on this game though, so we'll have to see what he can do tonight in the Diamonds. As he heads down to the bus stop chicane. Very nice. Feeds the gas on. Little bit of oversteer there. Late on the brakes, very nice, riding the curbs. He'll hit this one, straight line it, maximise his turning for the following turn. As he heads underneath the DHL sign, down towards a tricky right hander braking. He looks like he's got some traffic in the way. It's his teammate, very lazy Tower, kind of compromised his turn in there actually, but
He did a little bit.
we'll probably see Tower look for a slipstream. I imagine these two could be in a party.
I reckon that's a corner cut. Oh, Jesus.
And across the line,
No, he's
didn't-
got corner cut.
oh, so he got it. Okay, so it was a corner cut, was it?
Yeah, the last corner.
Damn, that was looking clean. That definitely would have been up there. I reckon that would have been top 4.
Yeah, he done a top 2 actually, 35.9.
Okay. 35.9, so that would have been second. We'll try and look for our next driver.
Lazy Tao.
Yeah, Tao. He's trying the mediums. Interesting. This could be quite beneficial, but not if we have a safety car that could wreck him. DRS is activated by Tao. I will bring up the track map so I can actually call the corners properly. As he heads into the bus stop chicane. Get this up quickly. Alright, there we go. As he heads down to turn 11 here, does Tao. Sometimes you can run the curb, which he does. He tries to maximise, but it's very risky, especially in the race with the heavy fuel. Very nice. He's taken the sweat line. I like that. He's definitely watched my hot lap that I've done. No, he might have. Who knows? But as he heads down,
Probably done I reckon he invalid his lap time.
yeah, we'll have to see. As he uses the sweat line, I am liking this. This could be a good lap on the medium.
Well, it's gonna improve 210s.
Has he a 36.0 for Bodhod? Or is that just the sector time you're saying? Oh, okay, sector. Very wide for Tower.
That's very deep from forward.
Tower did a 34.8, but his lap must have been invalidated, so that was a very nice lap, I must say. It was very tidy there from Tower. He's improved quite lately. He's running my setup, so I am claiming that. As we do have Bodhod, flicks it through turn 12, turn 13.
Oh, he's still clean.
Hugs it nice through 15 and 16.
He's 17. Nice, a bit cautious, but still good.
I'm not sure if he's on the wheel. I think he would be on the controller. I didn't confirm with him.
He's on the wheel.
Is he? Okay, that's good. I did do some practice with him earlier, and I was quite impressed. Through turn 21 he goes, and across the line to 35.8. He improves by 2/10, so he'll be quite happy with that. Is Bodhod. There's another one using my wheel settings. I'm claiming these guys. Yep. Are you going to say something, Tim?
I was yeah. I'll check with Tim as well.
All right, we'll ride on board with Tim.
No, never mind. Sorry.
stay on board. Tim's got these nice lines. He's done his homework. As he starts sector 3, turn. As he's coming up to turn 18. He doesn't take the sweat line. Turn 19. It's very
tense.
Pardon, who's that?
The Smeg.
Okay, the Smeg will flick back on board. We'll just watch Tim go across the line here. This could be pole. It is a 35.0, half a second up. We'll head back to the Smeg. Smeg could be on here for pole if he can finish this lap. Finn Kelly goes to P5. Smeg very wide. His lap's gone. What could have been for the Smeg? As he didn't improve anyway. We'll try and find someone on a lap. Curving Texas is trying to hustle this McLaren to the final last corners. Hopefully he doesn't have traffic. It's not looking good. Unless he's got the final turn absolutely nailed, which he does. Does he improve? He does. He goes up to, I think he stayed in 7th, but he improved by half a tenth there, did Curving Texas. Yep, half a tenth. So, Rudy, the Mercedes guys won't be too happy. Down in 10th and 11th, they definitely could have been on the front row. So we do have James Cruz back. Yep, go on.
I was just going to say, Ladies Table to jump into top 6.
Oh, for sure. For sure. So we've seen a 35.0. It's not a bad time. Tim absolutely smashing the field on debut, but we'll have to see what holds in the race for Tim. Hopefully he can at least get a podium on debut. As I will just check the stream chat, guys. Continue to send in your yeah, can hardly hear game volume at all. I'll have a look at that. I'm not too sure if I can fix that or not, but I'll have a quick look after I read out the results. And yeah, we'll just wait for one of the final guys to be pushed in. As we have Tim Ant on pole with a 35.0, half a second clear of the Smeg, who's improved. We have Breno 3rd, Bodhod 4th on debut on the wheel for Bodhod, Finn Kelly 5th. We have Expert P6, and considering he crashed out, I don't know, after his first lap, Curving 7th, so those buddies are right next to each other. Romy P8, watch out between Expert and Romy, there's a little bit of beef, and Big Chick, watch out there, I've heard some stuff's going on. We have Tao in 10th, Rudy in 11th, Alex 12th, Alcatraz 13th, James Cruz 14th, welcome James, Reedy 15th, and my co-commentator for qualifying, OP Magic. Well, good luck, mate. Actual, you know what? If you want to join a party, or if you want, you can stay here and just mute your mic, and then I can ask you a couple of questions during the race, and then just unmute your mic, and yeah, but it's just up to you.
Oh yeah, I'm happy with that.
Alright, yep, too easy. Alright, I will, one sec guys, I'll bring up OBS and I'll try and fix the desktop, it's maxed. I'll just put my hot lap back on so you can watch something at least. Let me try and desktop volume. I'm definitely going to break this for sure, knowing my lap. Luck, not lap, oh my god. Volume. I'll increase it by a couple of decibels. I got no idea. If this is no good, just let me know in the chat, please, guys. I'm trying to increase this for you. We'll go for decibels up. We'll close that. They are on their outlap, so we'll head back to the action. Just let me know if you can hear it a bit better. I don't know what's going on there. Alright, I'll try and increase that a bit more. I reckon that might have helped a little bit. I'll increase it a little bit more. See if I can get it a bit better. I'm not too sure. I've never played with these settings before, so just let me know on that if that's any better. Adjusted that now. We'll try and stay on board here, just see if the sound's any better for you guys. I'm not too sure if that's any better or not. I might quickly put it back before we get underway here, as the smeg will line up as we'll wait for the guys behind to come up to the line. I'll increase that to 10. We'll see what happens. If not, I'll just change it back. It's no worries at all, guys. Tim, I should say, sorry on that. As we'll get ready. Alright. So we have the engines start up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Boogity boogity boogity. Let's go racing, boys. They are away. Let's get a better camera angle. We do. What a start by Tim Ant. Easily. The Smeg coming under threat from Breno and Bodhod. Jeez, look at this gap that Tim's got already. We'll try and flick on board here with the field. See what's going on. No one's making moves at this stage. Finn Kelly all over the back of Curving. He's going to go in. Curving saw him a bit late. Will we see Finn Kelly? We do. We see him dart up the inside. And he gets that move done. Who's got the better straight line speed? We'll have to see. This is all dependent on front and rear aero and ride height as well. So you see Tim with that half a second lead already. So we're seeing a move made by OP Magic. Look, what a start by OP. He's fighting with Rami Alonso. Oh, he gets pushed out wide. Does OP Magic. He's already up 6 spots. We'll check with Towers. Towers on the hards. Interesting. Will we see Tao go for a move on OP? We probably won't. We will around the outside. As a couple guys are gone off. I think that might have been Expert and Finn, maybe. Yep, I think it might have been. We saw Finn Kelly get a 5 second thing, a 3 or 5 second penalty there. We'll try and find some action here on this first lap. So they're weaving their way through. Contact there. Romy's in the back of Big Chick. Romy's boxing, so that wing's all gone. Okay, what has happened here? Mint. Sorry about that. Looks like remote plays just failed on us, huh? Love that. There we go. We got it back. Sorry about that, guys. Romy changing his front wing. Don't think we missed out on much. We have the Smeg right up behind. I will have to get this right. There we go. That should be right now. Will we see the Smeg make a move on Tim? I don't think we will. I will just have to fix up this. Sorry about this, guys. This stupid thing. That's what happens when remote player dies. There we go. We are back. I will just have to resize this. And we should be good, hopefully. Yep. And we are back. I am very sorry about that. I'm not too sure what went on. But it is back. We are back again. We'll flick on board with Breno. He's in third. As you see Curving Texas pick up that 5 second penalty. He's down in P7 at the moment. Our biggest gainer is OP Magic, who is up 8 spots. We won't bother him yet as he is in a battle here. Maybe once he gets past curving, we'll head on board as he does the fastest lap of the race, right on cue with a 1:41.062. We'll bring up the tyre detail there for you guys. So we'll see, he's definitely a contender who could win this race, that's for sure, in my opinion. So we see this little train forming here from 7th all the way down to P10. Towers actually dropped quite a long way behind, as Romy's fair way behind, but he has stopped. OP Magic flicks out. We'll try and... Can we get a nice offboard? No, we can't. Okay, mint. We could see curving retaliate here, because here is the second DRS right now. Oh, we see curving and OP, and they're around. No, OP's retired, so his wheel's off. That is not good. Curving's, yeah, they've just locked wheels there. That's weird that his wheel's fallen off. Will we see a safety car? That should be a safety car in my opinion, but I don't know if we'll see that or not. Still getting reports that the sound is woeful, so let me just go absolutely psycho on this volume. If that doesn't work, I have one other thing we'll try. As we see Rudy in the pit lane. Alright, we'll try that. We just double the volume on that. We'll see what happens. One sec. Let me just get this volume right. Sorry about this, guys. I just want to make it as good as I can. No, we can't do that either. Alright. Sorry about that. Just trying to make it better for you guys, so sorry about that. As Tim still leads from the Smeg by half a second. We'll bring in OP Magic, mate. Just walk us through what happened there, if you're there.
Yeah, it's a real shame. But, yeah, headed to turn 12. I thought I'd be ahead of him, but clearly not. So,
yeah.
Bullshit, he got contact, spun out, and then I don't remember who hit me, but I think it was Big Chick or someone just ran into me.
Yep.
And it's game over.
Yeah, very unfortunate there that you lost the wheel, but yeah, you made some great progress there. We saw you up, I think it was 8 spots already in like 3 laps, so you definitely had the pace, you had the tyre strat. Yeah, you were looking good, just, yeah, it's very unfortunate there, so, but yeah, if you want to hang around here, you're more than welcome, but it's up to you. As
I'll stay.
We do have a battle here for the top 4 still, as Bodhod has managed to hang on the back here of Breno. He is on the wheel, I believe. I reckon we could be seeing a move from the Smeg this lap. Looks like he's lining one up. Breno had to jam on the brakes there to avoid the back of Smeg as Rudy picks up a 3-second time penalty. So seeing tandem. Oh, what's going to happen here? Breno's in the back of Tim. He could have damage there. We'll try and flick to the off-board view. That is... Oh, no. We do have something better come through. We might ride on board with Breno, as he is going to go for a move on the Smeg into turn 11. So the chicane. This is allowing Finn Kelly to close up. He's already caught up a second on this lap. So it will be interesting to see how this goes.
Alex Scott, make a choice. Oh, so got the job done.
Okay, so we do see Alex has moved himself up high. Oh, Alcatraz is in the back of Alex. Gives him a slight nudge there. James Cruz doing a very nice job in PA. I don't know if he's been testing or what, but he's got great pace at the moment. Does James Cruz.
As Smegger into the pit.
Smegger's in.
It's around the time to pit in.
Yep, we'll see. Is he going to put the hards on? Or is he doing the 2-stop? Looks like he's doing the 2, but you can go soft to medium. If you can get the softs to lap 10, you can make the medium last. It's a power play. I've done it before. I totally forgot about that until just then, so rip the people if they were wanting my advice on strat. Smeg just comes out ahead of Alex as we will head back up to the front 3 here. Tim still holding down the fort in P1.
As Cruz on laser tail.
Really? Is he going for a move? We'll ride on board here with James Cruz. He's going to look for a move up the inside. Pokes the nose, thinks better of it. We'll stay on board, as he probably will. Look.
There's Meg on Echo Chest. Very nice.
Is he? Alright, nice. As we'll stay on board here with James Cruz. Will he look for a move? I don't think he's close enough here for a move from Tower. So we'll head back up to the front as we see Bodhod move himself up past Breno for P2. Does Bodhod have what it takes to win on debut?
Bodhod in the pit and Breno follows along.
As Tim stays out, will we see Tim potentially stay out till lap 10 and try the 1-stop on soft to medium? We see we'll go on with Breno. He's putting the mediums on. Is he putting softs on? No, mediums. Bodhod mediums as well.
Problem is now they're going to be behind a little bit of traffic. Laser Tail and James Cruz.
Exactly, Bodhod did come out in traffic here, so this is going to help Tim. Will we see Bodhod? He goes for a big move on James Cruz. James Cruz doesn't see him. This is a different James Cruz I'm seeing tonight. He's quick. I'm not sure what's going on, but he's improved a lot. I'm very impressed here. As Smeg's going for a move on Tau to turn 11. Can Bodhod get that move done? I believe he does.
He's got to watch out for Laser Tail.
He does. Tau will be gaining in that sleeve stream. I don't think we'll snap. Tau backs it down to 0 ERS, so he doesn't want to fight this battle with the Smeg here at the moment, as they are on total different strats. We might check on board with Tim. Will we see Tim box? We do. We see Tim box. Oh, he almost drifts out into the pit wall. Gets it stopped. He doesn't. 5 second. It's a safety car is deployed.
Perfect time.
As Reedy has binned it. Who can we ride on board with? I'm trying to think. The best we're going to find to ride on board with is probably Tim. Nah, the car's been cleared, so we'll miss that, unfortunately. But Tim, oh, as Tim hits the wall.
Has he got damage?
Nah, he just smacked the rear end on the pit exit. It's a very tricky pit exit here. So you go underneath the tunnel, as we saw. Bodhod.
P2. Into the hard tyres.
Smeg, interesting. That could prove. Yeah, that could be a power play right there. So we'll flick on down. Rudy up in 7th, Expert 8th. Smeg down in 9th now, but he is on that 1-stop. So theoretically, he will be. I don't know if Ramy could make it. I don't think Ramy could make it on lap 2, lap 1. So I would say Smeg's our effective leader. So an early safety car here on lap 8. As Reedy has left the session, very unfortunate there for Reedy.
think Kelly's got a 5-second failure as well.
He does. I'm not sure if he served it though, as we see curving in the pits for the medium compound tyre. If I was curving, I'd be wanting to try and go to the end. So, a few of these drivers, if they have the stream audio on, box for fresh mediums, and I don't know if they could make it. I think you'd probably box for hards. I think lap 10 is the earliest you could do. I don't know. It's touch and go if the mediums can make it. They'd have a lot more pace. Obviously, we saw with Tao struggling a lot on those hards, so I think it's worth the risk, but we'll have to see.
Probably it's going to be a second slower.
Yeah,
to the mediums.
Exactly right. That's the thing where the mediums could make up that pit window. So, this is a strategy race right now. We'll have to see what plays out here.
Quite a gamble. Plus, it's going to be stuck behind Alonso, which pretty much haven't pitted on lap 2. Did Tim serve his penalty straight away, or?
Pardon?
Tim. Did he serve his penalty straight away?
No. So he'll have that hovering above his head. Will Tim, unfortunately. So we'll have to see how that all plays out for him. But yeah, we'll probably have one more lap on the safety car here, I imagine. Be interesting to see how all these strategies play out here, and yeah, who's gonna gain the most from being on the hard or the mediums. As we'll head back to the field, we'll go off board for a little bit. Just, you know what? It is helmet time. Or helmet contest time. As the team gets very close, I can't see his helmet, so we'll try the off-board view. See if we can see something. Oh, we should get a nice view here, maybe. Or not, because it's a stupid safety car.
I reckon Alonso or Lace Tow's pretty good.
Bodhod running his original. We have Finn Kelly running the same with the red lines. I think that won last week, I'm not too sure who I chose. Safety car in this lap. Romeo Alonso, that's looking pretty cool. Expert with those dark colours. The Smeg running his traditional winning Alfa Romeo colours. I know Kevin Texas did do a custom helmet to try and win this week, so if I get a good view at this before we go, it's looking pretty sexy. I reckon that's the one. Ding ding ding, Kevin Texas has won this week's helmet challenge, unless I see something, but that thing goes beautifully with the McLaren, which is superb. Loving the green accents on the side as well. Looks beautiful as the safety car speeds away. This team will control the pace here. Goes very late, does Tim, but he still pulls away. He's got a 6/10 gap. We'll try and go to the off-board camera, see if we can see anything.
We'll lock up from Alonso on over his tyres. Applying pressure on Big Chick though.
Yeah, Finn Kelly applying pressure on Bodhod. Will we see a move from Finn Kelly? Oh, a little bit of lag there. I have turned down my mic and I've maxed up the game volume as much as I can, guys, so that's all I can do. Is James Drews picks up the 3
seconds. Going on for 6.
Big battle for 6. We'll go and check in here. We have Expert. Oh, he's got Raby behind him. I know, we'll have to see what happens here. What's going to happen? Raby looking around the outside. Expert will fight this very hard. As I know there was a little bit of angst between Big Chick Expert and Romeo Alonso after Monaco last week. Some drivers felt that Expert was driving too aggressively and things like that. So Romeo Alonso defends from Rudy covers off his position there for P7. We have 2 Toro Rossos. Tao picks up a 3-second time penalty. Interesting that Tao stopped for another set of halves, that is? I'm not too sure.
He pitted for me and then went back.
Okay, interesting.
Oh no,
So we have
Spirit.
yellow. Oh no,
Spirit.
what happened to Expert? We've missed that. Has he lost his wing? I'm guessing he spun maybe, or we'll have a look.
He
No,
probably spawned.
his wing looks a-okay, so he must have spun. He's behind his buddy curving. Still a long way to go as we flick back up the grid. The turn 1 cam providing that awesome shot onto the helicopter. We'll follow Rudy up through sector 1. Very fast sector here, very easy to spin and lose when your tyres are overheating and losing grip. As Rudy is trying to close up on the back of Romy Alonso here. So we'll just stay on board here. Romy makes a little lock up on the inside front, little wobble.
They used to go with James Cruz.
Did he? He did. Nice job there by Tao. As we'll go back on board with Rudy. Rudy's not going to make the job done as we saw him save. We'll try and head back up the front, see if we looking kind of all spread out up here, guys. We have Tim absolutely storming on debut. 1.2 second gap. Very impressed with his driving. He's being calm and composed. He's just got to try and pull 5 seconds. Bodhod on the wheel. I'd love to hear from him if he's on the podium, because I know he's done a fair few laps today. I did some with him earlier and I was quite impressed with how quickly he picked up the wheel and how quickly he adapted from the controller. DRS is enabled 3 laps after the safety car, so we'll head back down the field. So I reckon we'll have to stay on board with Rudy, who's harassing Romy. He's getting held up massively by Romy's on those hards, those old hards which won't have much grip at all. Expert picks up a 3-second time penalty. He won't be happy at all. His chance of fighting a big chicken Romy's just kind of gone out the window. Rudy all over the back here of Romy. He's legit pushing him along right now. We'll flick back on board. Pulls out DRS using medium. He probably should have waited for the second straight, because he's going to be vulnerable here. Romy's not just going to sit down, but he did get a poor exit, did Romy, so he could be vulnerable to the Smeg and very lazy Tower.
Oh, jeez. Oh no.
Oh, Rudy's gone
Rudy's
wide.
win.
Is Tower going to look up the inside? He is on the Smeg. Smeg gives him room, stays high. Tower gets some nice traction there. Flick off board, see if we get a nice shot. The Smeg gives up that P8 to very lazy Tower, who's trying to make the one-stop work with the hard tyre. It's Bodhod. Picks up the 3-second time penalty. Expert has retired. He's binned it into that wall.
Also in the pit.
Nah, he binned it on the Sec 3 once you go underneath the hotel. He won't be happy at all. He knew he had the pace tonight, but here we can see Expert's car. Thank you, Alcatraz, for that awesome camera view. If I was them, I'd be boxing now. Oh, it's only VSC, really? Interesting. Thought it would have been a safety car for that. That's just garbage.
I think Elliot pit was on Bodhod.
Alright, do we have any battles? We'll head back up with Finn, who has gained on Bodhod. Welcome, Expert. Very unfortunate there what happened next. We'll walk us through and yeah, just what happened.
Oh, well, it's nothing new from Chich, really, just not giving two shits about the room. And then got wing damage off it, and then just understeered, really, because I was following my teammate, so it wasn't teammate's fault.
Yeah.
But, you know, what can you do when these people are still racing in leagues, so...
Yeah, it's very unfortunate there. I'm sure that one will be for the stewards to decide later on, as we do have Finn Kelly closing up onto the back of Bodhod here. We'll have to see. He's got 50% battery as he heads into turn 1. They are slowly both catching up to Team Ant, who is doing an awesome job on their view. So we see curving. Oh, no, James Cruz as box, that's why we've seen curving make that move. I think our battle was really up here at the front here with Finn Kelly and Bodhod right now.
Yeah, so it was a really good race.
Yeah.
Really good race from Tim Ant as well. For his debut race.
Yeah, for sure. We've covered that multiple times. I'm very impressed with his pace. Qualifying pole by half a second now. He's done everything right here besides that penalty from speeding the pit lane. So unfortunate there, but as Alcatraz has retired in the pit lane. No, he hasn't. He's just crashed. At sector 1, will we see a safety car or not? We'll have to wait and see, guys. We usually gotta wait a couple of seconds. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen at all, so we should have had 3 safety cars by now, but we are back underway in green. Yay! I was kind of hoping for a safety car there because the gaps are quite separated right now.
Oh, it's got barely.
Pardon?
It's got one. That's my mod. Bruno's pretty clean so far.
Okay, so he doesn't have any penalties. That's good. As we see Finn Kelly pick up a penalty. So talking about penalties.
That's his second one, I believe.
Is it? For Finn? Okay.
Yeah, he's the second.
Well, we're down to 12 drivers here tonight, so yeah, it's looking quite small, that's for sure. There's Roman, those fresh mediums, there's a 39.0. Kevin Texas, it's another 3-second time penalty. It's not looking like a good day for him at all. Might head back on board. I think Latau has cleared his teammate in toes Rudy, so we'll have to monitor this, but Tao is almost hard, so he's personally I think he's in the box seat to win this one. We'll have to see if Rudy will want to fight this or not. He's got, oh, this is the rear. I think it's a curve there, that's toes Rudy. Bodhod, another 3-second time penalty, so he's struggling quite a lot with the time penalties. If someone could let me know in the chat if that car volume is any better, it would be greatly appreciated. It's maxed. Yeah. So we'll head back up to Finn Kelly. Still stalking Bodhod here. So we have a yellow. James Cruz is around. He's spun it. James was doing a very nice job there in the first stint on those softs. Quite impressed with his pace. But his race is kind of unraveled itself right now. So we have 12 laps remaining here in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So we'll just admire the hotel, this impressive structure that is. It's Tim. Bodhod's in the DRS. Look at this DRS chain we got here. Bono's dropped 2.6 behind, so it's not looking good for him at the moment.
Alright, good luck boys, sorry.
All good, mate. Unlucky tonight. Chin up.
Yep.
we have Alex has lost it through the tricky turn 3, we call it. On the hards, not providing much grip at all and just losing the back ends. We'll head back up to our battle here as the Smeg picks up a 3 second, as Romy picks up a 3 second time penalty. This is what we want, a battle for the lead if nothing else is happening, but the field's looking quite spread out at the moment. The Smeg is gaining on Rudy, so we might flick back to that in a moment. So we'll watch our camera angles we got for tonight through the tricky sector 1.
Who's in pit?
Oh yeah, Curving's pitted, thanks. Oh no, Rudy's pitted, so thanks for spotting that one, OP. As will we see a change for the lead here? Bodhod needs to turn it up as we see Alex retired. Virtual safety car, these guys are just crashing out because they're sick of it. That's not ideal for Alex. He hasn't really found the form that he's liked in the last few weeks, so hopefully he can bounce back. But yeah.
Yeah, struggled a little bit lately.
Yeah, he has. I'm not too sure, but it's Bodhod. That kind of wrecked Bodhod's hopes of getting Tim there on the second DRS straight, so allows Tim to save up his battery. We'll check on Tim's got 50 or 60%, Bodhod 64, Finn Kelly 43, Breno 73, a fair way behind. I'm not sure if Breno's front wing's damaged or not. Doesn't look like it, so he's just lacking the pace of our top 3 runners here tonight. I do want to check the gap to the leader. Yep, so what were you going to say, OP?
I'd say Tim went very deep before.
Who, Tao?
Yeah, Bod and Kelly got very close now.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah.
Tao's only 11 seconds off the lead, so it's looking good for his strat as we'll head back up.
Is Tim in the pit?
Oh, yep, Tim's pitted. So he's gone early. Once those softs, he's going to chuck them on. Can Bodhod and Finn Kelly make it to the end? I'm not too sure.
He's taking his penalty now.
Oh, Finn Kelly just did an Alonso and broke his back over those bumps. He probably got a warning for that as well if he ran wide there. So Tim served his penalty, has he?
Yeah, he did.
Interesting. So we do have a battle here. Romeo Alonso is caught up to the back of his teammate in Curving, Texas. I don't think this move will be done easily. I'm saying easily, I think Curving might defend this one, but I think it's just going to be a sitting duck at this stage. Yeah, look at that. It's going to be an easy move there for Romeo Alonso. Nothing you can do about it. We get a glimpse of the helmet winner's helmet. That is absolutely superb. So we head back up with our top 2, Bodhod and Finn Kelly now. We're down to 2. We've lost Tim Ant after his stop, so he's put mediums on. Interesting. We'll have to see. I just hope he hasn't cost himself the win on debut. He was looking really good. But he had that 5 seconds, so he would have served that, so he'll be hoping for a late safety car with Tim, and he'll be in the box seat right again.
Busk, Bod and Kelly does have a penalty.
Yeah, they do, that's right. How many penalties does the very lazy Tower have? If you could check that one for
me. 1, 2, about 4.
Okay, so he's got 12 seconds worth. Typical Tao living up to his penalties. He still needs to fix that. It's cost him some wins in league races.
5 penalties.
5 penalties. So he's got 15.
Plus a 5 second.
Oh, okay, yeah, alright. That makes sense. It's unfortunate as you see Rudy go fastest with a 38.8 on those fresh medium tyres. Flick back on ball with Finn. He's kind of just saving it. I don't think he's too worried. He's happy with the pace Bodhod's running here. We don't really have any close battles at the moment, so we'll just stay here as this is the closest one we got. Right on board with Finn. So the sun is setting over the circuit right now. So the lights start to brighten up.
Kelly's on the verge of the third fairly.
So he's on the verge, so he has 2 warnings, so Finn's going to be very careful here. Thanks for that update, OP. We'll have to monitor that. So Bodhod has 2 penalties and Finn has 2 as well, is that correct?
Correct. And Tim as well, he's on the verge on his first penalty. On track.
Alright, Finn's looking much closer now.
Monster on Smeg already.
Doesn't look like Finn's going to get it done. We'll stay on board, then we'll flick down to the Smeg and Romy as they're looking very close. On track. Oh, Finn just loses the rear on traction. He's definitely not close enough, so we're going to head down to Romy Alonso. Smeg blocks. Who's latest on the brakes?
Nice.
Romy. Will the Smeg fight back? Smeg is on those hards, isn't he? So
yeah.
I don't think it'll be close enough at all. We'll flick back. Yeah, nowhere near close enough at all for the Smeg. As Tim rapidly gaining on these 2, but we'll have to see where Tim ends up.
Oh, I made a mistake.
Oh, did he?
Too deep.
We just missed that. I saw that change on the interval. We just caught the back end of that.
I just saw just the last second of it. He just went too deep.
As
And
they're
both
in,
the pit
they're
now.
boxing. This is going to leave Breno in the lead. Well, Tao.
And Big Chick made a mistake.
Oh, Big Chick. He has. Romy's up in P5 now. Oh, what's Big Chick doing there? He's all out of shape.
Both of them on the soft
Very
tires.
lacy tail, like I said, the strategy, guys, the strategy calls is going to determine this race. Tao up in P1, Romy P2. Tao got a very comfortable lead there.
So both of them are on the soft tires.
Yep, as Tim hasn't really pulled away from... Oh, Tim did serve that 5 second though, so he's still come out ahead of Finn, Kelly and Bodhod. There's still a... I would say the podium's still up for grabs here. Well, let's think. Tao's got 15 seconds on the penalty, so
Smeg made a mistake.
he might have cost himself. Yep, Smeg lost it on the power there. Tim is up in the 3rd. Can Tim win this race after doing a 2-stopper? This will be very interesting. We'll have to see. Little lock up there from Tim. Smeg, can he get through here nicely on the hards? We'll flick back to Finn Kelly. He'll be wanting to get past the Smeg rapidly. Surely the Smeg will let his teammate go. Will he step aside? He does. He steps aside. He goes into 0 ERS, I imagine. No, he doesn't. He's on 2, but he's saving. We might just stay on board here with the Finn, as he's got rapid pace. He's only, what, 6 seconds behind? 7 seconds behind the lead? We can check that instead of me guessing. Yep. Is 7.2 behind, and Tim is 6.5, 6.7 now, so we'll have to see what goes on here. We're down to 11 runners left here. Finn all over the back here. He's got to get this done quick as the softs will overhead and die. He'll probably look for an easy pass on DRS, or I imagine he won't want to pass early because Tim will just go straight back through. But they're gaining up on Romy very quickly. If OP, if you could just run through our penalties from P1 down to P4, actual P6, that'd be greatly appreciated.
So, Taos. On the 5 penalty as we speak, so about 15-second penalty. As Alonso's got 2 penalties.
Yep.
With 1 warning. with on 2 warnings still. As Kelly's around outside on Tim.
Yeah. What a move by Finn Kelly there. Beautiful move around the outside, using the grip of the softs to his advantage there was Finn Kelly.
And Tim's got back.
Tim is fighting back around the outside. We'll see Finn Kelly land. Oh my god! He almost took Finn with him. Holy dooly, that was almost Verstappen Ricardo-esque. Finn Kelly around the outside. He's probably going to have to let Tim go there. He does. They're losing valuable time. As Tim sidesteps, he's going to let... Oh jeez, that's a risky. Finn's in deep again. Around the outside.
He has to get it done.
Tim, but Finn will prevail. This is allowed Bodhod on these softs, same as Finn Kelly's. He's storming up to Finn. This win's still not out of the question. So, how many penalties does Tim have and Bodhod?
So Tim is clear, but with 2 warning.
Yep.
Finn's got with 2 warning, and Bodhod's got and it's me 1 penalty. So.
Okay, so Tim's in the box seat at the stage, I imagine, isn't he?
Very much, unless Kelly has to pull out 6 seconds, unless get a penalty, and Finn have to pull out 3 seconds.
Yep, as we have Finn all over the back of Romy. Romy's going to defend this one like it's anything. Flick to the off-board view.
There's Bod on Tim.
Around the outside for Finn Kelly. We'll head back. Bodhod gets the move done up the inside of Tim, and he'll probably get the DRS of Romy Alonso, which will save him from Tim going back. He does, so Bodhod will be in the clear. He won't have to worry about Tim, although he might. As Tim, no, Tim's just going to sit there. Tim's trying to fill his mirrors up. As I think I saw a lock up there from Romy. As Tao's losing time to these guys, plus with these penalties, he's way out of it right now. This is a great little battle we got going on here, guys. This race, the strategy has evolved this race, thankfully. But
yeah, Tim's got a penalty now.
Pardon, who got a penalty? Tim?
Yeah.
Oh, Tim's got to be very careful. He's got the win in the bag. If he can just stay calm, he doesn't need a push. Stay in the DRS of Bodhod. Those softs are going to die, so he just needs to stay calm, stay relaxed, not worry too much about the guys ahead. And he'll be looking good. But the stream's been really good so far. Sorry about the audio. It should be good now, I'm hoping. But apart from that, it's run smoothly. Besides remote play disconnecting at one stage, but it's been very nice, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed it thus far. As you were going to say something, OP, carry on.
The Finn to Tim right now is 2.3 seconds.
2.3 seconds, so Finn's looking good as Bodhod gets past Romy, very easily done. Oh, Tim's in the back. Tim's in the back of Romy Alonso, he's got front wing damage.
Lost part.
No, that's not good for his race at all. The man, he could be taking on the chocolates today. I think he needs to switch to the inside. Does Tim switch? No, Romy's going to cover it off. Run the outside for Tim, who's latest on the brakes. Romy prevails. It's ahead underneath the F1 sign. Tim, that's a very unfortunate there. I think that should only be a light damage though. So he'll carry on normally. So we'll head back. Up. Finn Kelly, look at the gap, 1.7 seconds to Tao. Tao's a sitting duck at this stage. He could be finishing down in 5th, 6th position, just based on those penalties he's got. This track.
Even Bruno, you snatch Lazy Tail.
Yeah, for sure as well. We'll check the gap. The leader, Breno's only 11 seconds, so Tao could be looking way down, even behind Rudy possibly. So we'll have to see. After this, it's Finn almost in the DRS. I think he could be close enough after this chicane using the grip of these softs. Finn's looking very nice. We'll check on back with Tim. He's not losing too much time with Romy. The front wing could be hurting him though. Go back up here. Will we see a move from Finn Kelly? He's gaining. Tao should just back off, let him by so he gets the Tao defends. Smart by Finn Kelly. He's going to wait for the DRS for the second straight here. So we'll see that.
Got no errors.
He doesn't. It should be pretty easy for Finn Kelly. Finn Kelly goes around the outside. Tao's going to squeeze him. Tao's fighting this on the brakes. Tao forces him out wide. Finn Kelly, what a move round the outside. Some great racing here by these two. This has allowed Bodhod to get into the action. Tao very wide. Tao should probably just...
Probably have to get past Lazy Tao.
I'd love to see a fight for the lead, so I'd love Bodhod to get past very Lazy Tao as we have a yellow in sector 3.
Lost Meg spin out.
What, he's been has he? Oh, he spun out.
He did.
No, the Smeg, he could have capitalised there on a top 5 finish. The softs are going to be dying for Finn. Tao, look at Tao squirming all over the joint. Bodhod, you're going to have to send one, mate. Oh no, he's losing time. He's out of the DRS to Finn. Oh jeez, this is not looking good for Bodhod. Tao's kind of just wrecked his race right now, since he's stuck behind him. Look, it's almost allowed Romy back in the DRS. That's how much they're slowing up. Go on, send one up the inside, son. Oh no, he doesn't. Tao struggling all over the place. He's got no grip. We'll flick off board. Bodhod does have the DRS. Has that been enough to get him inside Finn Kelly's drag reduction system? We'll have to wait. If I was Bodhod, I'd be using all that battery right now, mate. Use it all. Tao's nowhere to be seen to re-pass Bodhod. So we'll go back on board with Bodhod through sector 2, I think. I don't know why it's in sector 3 now. It's sector 3. It should be.
Oh, Tim, another one. That's killed.
So Tim, he's been his own worst enemy here tonight. He had the win if he didn't get a penalty. That's for sure. So I don't think. I'm sure he'll be happy if he can snag a podium, but
he will finish 3rd.
Yeah, what could have been for Tim though?
I know he wouldn't. Lonster will be finishing 3rd.
Okay, so that could be a rip for Tim there. As Bodhod, use all that battery, mate. Use it all, because you need to be close enough. 2 laps to go. It's about using the battery when you need to. Like right now, he's on the verge of a second. Use it all. You need to get in the DRS. Once you're in the DRS, you save, but you got to get to the DRS in the first place. It's not looking like he's there, so I don't know. It's not gonna. I don't think he's got it.
If he can get DRS in the second one, he'll still be alright.
He should have just used it all, because it's gonna come down. He should have been there, ready for the last lap fight, and I don't know if he's gonna be there or not.
Kelly's got no, he's got nothing left.
Nothing, yeah. Use it, Bodhod, mate. Use it as we'll head back to Romeo Alonso here. Very late on the brakes. He's a little bit... No, he gets it stopped quite nicely.
And Bodhod just got the DRS.
He got it. That's going to save him. That's saved his last lap chance, I reckon, in my opinion. We'll head back here with Romeo Alonso. Tao squirming under brakes. Tim got nothing with that front wing damage. Another one for Tao. Who got a penalty there? Was it Tao and someone else? Whoa, Tao's drifting everywhere. Tokyo drifting as Tao. He's struggling on these very old hards. It just shows how much the softs are dying though. He's catching up to Bodhod.
Oh, that's game over for Bodhod.
What would happen to Bodhod? Well, he got a penalty, did he?
He's got 3 penalties.
Oh,
he's got 3 penalties.
He's been robbed, but I'm hoping he puts on a display here. I want to see some fireworks here.
That means Alonso will finish second.
Tim, another one. Tim's that front wing's hurting Tim. He's just cutting every corner. Finn Kelly wide through turn 1. Tao's just going wide everywhere. Tao wants to get in this battle.
But Bruno might snap Tim now.
Really? Yeah, he could. Yeah, for sure. We'll have to monitor that. So flick back on board. Bodhod, Finn Kelly. Finn's got no battery. Bodhod, use it all. No, actual. I'd save it. I'd probably save it for the second straight, mate. If I was you, but Tao didn't get DRS. Romeo Alonso, not close enough. So we'll head back up here. Finn Kelly's gonna do it. Finn Kelly's smart. He's trapped Bodhod. I think he's outplayed Bodhod here. We'll have to wait and see.
Need Kelly now to make a mistake.
Bodhod's battery could save him though. Finn Kelly, I think Bodhod could hang on here because the battery. He is. Finn Kelly didn't have the battery at all to retaliate, even with the DRS. Finn got the 3 second.
Oh no.
Oh, he's hit him.
Oh dear. So Alonso might win this.
He could. It's looking like it. Oh, he's in the back. No. He's taken them out. What was that? That was not good. That's could give the win to Romeo Alonso. It's Tal and Romeo fighting. Bodhod's going to come across the line. He's going to win on debut on wheel. I don't know if he's on wheel or not, but if it is, this is spectacular. Finn's not happy at all. Finn's going to cost himself a podium. Potentially. Bodhod wins. Romeo Alonso, P2. 8 tenths behind. Tim gets on the podium. Tim still... Oh, Breno gets on the podium.
Oh.
Where's Rudy going to end up? Rudy should jump a couple of them. No, he doesn't.
But Big Chick.
What about Big Chick? Nah, he can't. The Smeg, ages behind. He's put softs on. He's probably going for fastest lap. Jeez, what a last final stint we had there. That was what I wanted on the tyre strats. That was very impressive. That was great. As the Smeg, don't know what he's doing there. I think he's just having some fun. He'll bring her around for P9.
As Cruz will finish P.
We'll head back to James Cruz. He's had a few spins, but I've been impressed with his first stint pace. Disaster race for the curving Texas. Absolutely woeful down in P11. Won't be happy at all.
I reckon Texas might get James.
Yeah.
Wise.
That'll be worth a couple points for sure. As we do run on the DNE point system, which is first for the win. James Cruz takes Big Chick from that far back. Holy moly.
There was shame about last lap with Kelly and Bodhod.
As Bodhod gets the job done, he felt kind of confident. I know he did a lot of laps, but he put in the work, that's for sure, to get this one for Racing Point. They will extend their constructors and drivers championship lead as Expert failed to finish, so championship could be wrapped up even after that very soon. So congratulations to the podium getters, as we have, what's his name, Suf now on the podium. They're collecting the constructors. As that brings up our final results here. Bodhod 9 seconds. Still gets the job done though from Romeo Alonso. Breno snags that P3. What a great drive from Breno. Tim, unfortunately, in my opinion, he was the fastest driver tonight and could have won. Finn Kelly 5th. We saw that contact on the last lap. Very lazy tower. Cost himself 18 seconds worth of penalties. Toes Rudy 7th. The Smeg 8th after that spin. Curving brings it home in P9. He jumps Big Chick and James Cruz. Still not where he'll want to be. James Cruz 10th and Big Chick, the last of our finishes, in 11th. We had a lot of retirements, including yourself, OP, mate. That was very unfortunate, but yeah, thanks for joining me, and we'll move on to our post-race interviews, so stand by, guys.
Yeah. Team had a penalty in the last 7 laps. 3 out of 7 laps.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate there for Tim. What could have been, as I will... Give me a sec, guys. I'll just change the screen for you. Bring up the multi, both alphas to qualify in the top 10. I'm not sure if, I'm guessing that would have happened for sure. I think that did. Server to jump SD. Server didn't race, so unless he did and he didn't score any points, I don't remember calling his name, but that's not going to happen. Racing Point to break. Oh, that could happen. Let's have a quick look. Actually, we have, yeah, that just happened. So that one hit, and Expert to upload. Oh, I don't know about that one, to be honest. All right, stand by, and I will invite some guys. Let's hope. Yeah. Alright, give me a moment and I'll invite him in. Alright, we'll invite them in now. So we had Bodhod, we'll get him in. Romy Alonso, I'll have to invite. Do you have Romy on your friends list, OP? If you're there, could you just suggest him for me? And Breno, that's right, Breno, there he is. We'll invite him. Hopefully they join in a minute. I'll get them to invite Romy once they join as well. Alright. They should be joining any minute, guys, hopefully.
Could I take a question?
Yep. For sure.
After you first.
Yep. We'll just wait for them to join, and then we'll do that. I'll ask the question, and then I'll hand it over to you if you have any questions. I'll just bring up our showroom. What car won? It was a Racing Points. We'll display that one. I might need a. Welcome, Bodhod.
G'day.
Congrats, mate. Awesome job on the win. Was that on wheel or?
No, it was on the pad.
On the
I
pad.
think while it mattered, I may as well just do the consistency. Because
Exactly.
my consistency was no on the wheel.
Yep.
But with that win, I sealed the championship, so I
Oh, you sealed it.
Yeah.
Congratulations, mate. You are Tier 2 Diamond
Congratulations.
Champion of Season 1 of DNE, so massive congrats to you on that. But I'd just like to get your thoughts on that race. Just walk us through from the start if you got any, just highlights and things that you'd like to share with us.
Yeah. Well, quality was okay. I think I ended up P3, so reasonably good position. So I'd go for the 2 stop. Didn't really want to use the hards and thought why not a bit of fun on the top of the tyres. So I think me and Tim were kind of running around each other for a long time on the same strategy and chatting to each other. So that really worked out well when we did it first off and jumped those guys. So in terms of the strategy, I think the 2 stop was good to push.
Yep.
So I think ultimately that probably helped us the most.
Yep.
Get the strategy right. But in terms of keeping it clean, like that was also kind of important.
Yeah, for sure. So
I got a couple of penalties at the end, but other than that, I was pretty clean. So not much to complain about.
and we saw that contact with Finn Kelly. We saw him just run in the back of you. Were you a bit worried then? Did you think that you were going to spin on that last lap, or did you not feel it too much?
I was in a straight line when he hit me, so that probably saved me. Like if I was already turning in, then I would have gone around and that would have been pretty annoying.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to send it, so I just tried to keep it as right as possible. And he got me in the straight line, so I could pull it back and get the race done. So
Very nice. Yeah. And if one of you have Romy Alonso, could you just suggest him for me as well? But we'll move on to Breno. Nice job, mate. Stole that P3 after the penalties. Yeah, it was a great drive. You kept it clean, didn't get any penalties. Well, yeah, just minimal penalties. Yeah, just walk us through your race from start, and we saw you get damage at one point, and yeah. If he's there.
Can't hear him.
Is he, yeah, I can't hear him as well.
Sorry, you got me now?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with P3 after that. Didn't know where I was going to end up. Did quali and then missed the braking markers on the mediums, so I had to go out and softs and nail the lap. Pretty happy with that. And then in the race, kept a clean start, and then a few laps in, Bodhod was catching and we were side by side, and yeah, the guy in front of me sort of broke earlier than what I thought, and I locked up, and I'm not sure if it fucked up, well, sorry, stuffed up Smeg or not.
Yep.
But yeah, all in all, just try to keep it clean, and yeah, it's all I could do really.
Yeah, exactly. You drove superb there, keeping it clean, and yeah, bringing it home in third. Ultimately, we saw very lazy Tower get, I think, 19 seconds worth of penalties, so he got plenty.
He loves it.
Yeah, he loves himself a cheeky penalty, but this track is very hard, so yeah. How did you guys both find it on like the warnings inside? Like, did you find it very hard or to not get warnings?
Yeah,
Or
I usually strive to try and make the calls properly. So when I did get a few warnings, I was a bit down on myself, but you know, you just have to push through. And yeah, that track is very hard for keeping it within the lines. Loses a bit of time, but yeah, all good.
for sure. Thanks for joining us, boys. I might
Yeah, thanks for the stream. Cheers.
Yeah, good stuff, mate.
I might see if I can invite. Oh, what am I doing? Sharing the damn screen. I don't want to do that at all. Stuffed up on that. Alright. So, invite players, you suggested. Thank you. I'll invite Rami. We'll see if we can get him in. I would like to talk to Tim. Do you guys have Tim as a friend or no? Yeah, he was a new guy and he did really well tonight. I was impressed with his speed. I might see if we can get Tal in for a chat. We'll ask him about his penalties and the Smeg. If Smeg's on, he's always good to get in. As we do have Romy, welcome, mate.
G'day, man. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. I'll just get you to check in the party, if you go to party settings, that you have voice chat to allow, just so they can hear you on the stream.
I think I just switched it on now.
Okay, yep. So it is. Well, nice job. We saw you get damage on lap 1, I think, and it was quite a lonely race for you. And then the safety car came out, and we saw you play yourself back into that. But yeah, just walk us through your race and how it unfolded, really, and some highlights you got.
Yeah. Well, I thought I'd start off the mediums first and try to do the longest thing. But yeah, first lap collision with, I think it was Big Chick. She just kicked out in front of me and I couldn't avoid him, so I took out the front wing and went to red. And then I just pitted and had a boring race from there with halves on, just praying for a safety car, which finally came through. And then finally had another stop with the mediums, and then just tried to cruise all the way to the end, but I was struggling, mate. Big struggle.
Yeah, for sure. We saw that was quite a lonely race for you, and then it came to you late on. But we'll move on to the Smeg. We saw you have that spin. Yeah, I thought I'd bring you in. We saw you have a spin there, mate. It might have cost you a top 5. Yeah, what happened there?
I was just too eager on the throttle. I absolutely bottled the strategy. Going onto the hard tyre was basically a death sentence. At that safety car period, it was a big bottle up for me. The initial pace from the hards were great.
Yep.
But as soon as they hit about 40%, they were garbage. They were
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah, just no grip. We saw that with Towel as well, mate. The strat could have worked out for you, but the tyres faded and the penalties kicked in there.
Well, the penalties weren't too bad. I was maintaining no penalties for a while, and then I just got a little bit greedy on some of the corners, and I got a 3 second. Then I got another 3 second for a corner cut that I recovered. I slipped out wide at the chicane coming out of the second DRS straight, and I copped 3 seconds from that.
Yeah, it's a very...
Other than that, it was pretty good. I mean, we qualified pretty well in P2, but I think with that position it wasn't deserved. I think a lot of guys had plenty of pace up their sleeves that they didn't bring to the front during qualifying. Tips off to Ant-Man. That was a great lap, and first couple of laps were great as well. He did superbly well for a reserve driver. So.
Yeah, for sure. He drove awesome all night. It was really quick. We'll move on to Very Lazy Tower. Are you there, mate?
Yep.
We saw you start on the hard, I believe. We saw you struggle a little bit in the first stint, and the safety car came out, and then I think I saw you put Softston back on the hards. Is that correct, or?
Yeah, so I had Red Wing after. I can't even explain what the incident was in front of me. It was just I was having a laugh and I recorded it. And then I went on mediums just to go straight back on hards.
Yep.
Because I knew I had pace, but once I avoided another incident. I just got that thing where every corner cut was a pen, no warnings, so the race was done by then.
Yeah, for sure. That was very unfortunate there, but the strat definitely could have worked for a podium at least, and until those podiums, and the tyres just ran out a little bit there towards the end, but nice job there. I think that's all, fellas. Thanks for joining, and congrats to Bodhod on Tier 2 Diamond Champion Season 1. So he's been the man.
Nice work.
Appreciate it, guys.
So
Round of applause for the champ.
I wish I had something.
But Alpha's coming for you in the Constructors Championship, that's for sure. We're not giving up just yet.
So I wish I had something made up for that, but I didn't expect that to happen at all. So apologies for that, Bodhod. But congrats on the championship. Thanks for all joining. If you just want to move on, then you're more than welcome. I'll just wrap things up now. That's been round 11 in Abu Dhabi tonight. It's been, I'd say, a mixed race. It was kind of boring in the middle there, and then the strat played its way back in, and it was quite exciting. I hope you enjoyed my hot lap that I put up. The stats of the track, a few things like that. I probably had some time this afternoon to try and improve your viewing experience, so I hope that was better, and a first for the hot lap. I was proud of that it actually worked. So thanks for joining me, and we'll be live tomorrow night at 8:30 for Masters. I'll be in action at Monaco, so make sure you tune in for Carnage Central. The Smeg, he'll be commentating that one alongside Expert, I believe, so Smeggy will be in there.
We believe. I hope so. It should be an absolutely fantastic experience at Monte Carlo. It's going to be the race of races, I think, in this Masters Championship. As you said, it's going to be carnage, it's going to be drama, but hopefully it's going to be some fantastic 39 laps of the Monaco Grand Prix. So I'm fairly keen for tomorrow night.
For sure, I'm keen as well, mate. We'll see in qualifying who's the king. That track generally shows who's the best at qualifying and who's got the most skill around the tight wall. So that'll be, I think, a bragging right. That will be in qualifying and the race. So tune in then. I've been Zach Ryden. Thanks for joining. Later.